Black. All important movies start with a black screen.
Alright, you know what? Take a seat, grab a drink. My name is Foster, and this is why the Lego Batman movie is the best Batman movie. Hit it! What's the first thing that comes to mind when you think Batman? Is it any of these? Like most of you, I imagined one or the other, but then 2017 came around, and now when I think of Batman, I think this.
What is the password?
Iron Man sucks.
Why would you say something so controversial yet so brave?
I know it's a bit ridiculous considering that this is a Batman made out of Lego who stars in one of the best comedy films of the year. But honestly, the bar was pretty low to begin with. But that's something that I find interesting about this film right from the gate. It's an action comedy, emphasis on the word comedy. Now, Batman is no stranger to campy or fun times, just look at the 60s show for that, but the modern general public's perception of Batman is most likely molded by this. And while that's absolutely phenomenal, being angry and dark and having a raspy voice isn't what Batman is all about. That's a part of it, but that's not what he's all about.
You fuckers! You fuckers! You motherfucker! I will rain hellfire upon you!
Unlike most of his appearances in recent memory, Lego Batman actually has color and is a good time to be had. The jokes made are actually funny.
What are you doing?
Punching Bane.
That was unnecessary.
I'm gonna have to make up an excuse to leave this party without anyone noticing. Bye.
And the interactions between the characters make total sense. The character of Bruce Wayne is that of an arrogant guy that has yet to truly be humbled, and change from his one-track mind to achieve justice for his city, and that he needs no one but himself to do that. The catalyst to set off his change, however, is of course the Joker, when he brings up their relationship and Batman denies it.
Batman doesn't do ships. You mean nothing to me. No one does.
Edginess aside, however, this is the central theme of the film, not necessarily the relationship between Batman and Joker, but rather how Batman responds to the concept of having any kind of relationship with anyone, often denying the significance of them altogether.
So what do you know about having a surrogate son?
Squirt.
Now,
How'd I do, Dad?
mediocre.
Yes!
And don't call me dad.
Now, the root of why he is the way he is shown through the simplicity of him talking to the old family portrait with him and his parents.
I wish you could have seen me. I think you would have been really proud.
And what follows is Alfred presenting his obstacle blatantly.
Your greatest fear is being a part of a family again.
This is wonderful because Batman is a character that is thought to be a lone wolf, when in actuality he has one of the most extensive families in comics and is in way more superhero teams than you may think. So how can Batman possibly face the fear of being part of a family again? Enter Robin. In my eyes, Robin is what makes Batman a better hero and person, and while Batman is trying to keep up the deceit of not needing anyone, Dick Grayson's goal is to be part of a family, so he's brought into the fray as Robin through Alfred.
I'm letting him into your life via the Batcave.
This is the best move that can possibly be done to bridge the gap and initiate their relationship. What occurs after this point, however, is Batman realizing that he isn't very much liked by his comrades.
Are you having the 57th annual Justice League anniversary party without me?
But Robin shows that he likes him dearly. After Batman lowers his defenses ever so slightly, they continue their mission. A bunch of shenanigans later, and they're both in jail. Yeah, Batman and Robin get arrested.
God, this movie's so fucking good!
But why are they arrested, you ask? Well, they fell for the manipulation of the Joker and transport him into the Phantom Zone, which gives him exactly the opportunity he planned for. While there, he's able to convince some of the greatest villains, including, but not limited to, Jaws, Agent Smith, Sauron, Voldemort, the T-Rex from Jurassic Park, Daleks, and the Kraken to join him in his mission to destroy Gotham City. They all agree and break out of the Phantom Zone, leaving Batman with no other option.
Why don't we use these guys?
What am I gonna do? Get a bunch of criminals together to fight the criminals? That's a stupid idea.
Of course, I'm referring to him attempting to work together with Robin, Alfred, and Barbara. But all he does is tell them what to do and doesn't place any trust within them, so much so that he puts a rope in charge.
It's just a rope!
Exactly. All right, guys. Till I get back, Rope's in charge.
It takes him not being able to catch Alfred and Barbara being the one to pull the right moves to save him for Batman to begin to trust his family. More beautifully animated moments later, and a heartwarming photo is taken by Robin, mirroring the old family portrait. Batman chooses to push his family away. So, he faces the Joker alone. This of course doesn't end well, as Joker decides to, after Batman refusing to acknowledge the importance of their relationship, send Batman to the Phantom Zone. While in the Phantom Zone, all the events get put into perspective for Batman. Gotham's hero, the Dark Knight, hasn't really been such a good guy. He claims that he does all of it to protect them, but
Are they really the ones you're protecting?
cut back to Gotham, and the rest of the Bat fam is trying to save the city. They prove unsuccessful, and Robin does what he's learned from Batman up until this point.
What else? Be mean to people, destroy as much property as possible, talk in a really low, gravelly voice, and go it alone.
This would get Dick killed, but luckily Batman returns and saves his son. And through an awkward and rough delivery, Batman apologizes for how he's treated his family up until this point, confiding within them that he came back for the same reason he left.
I was afraid of feeling the pain you feel when you lose someone close to you.
He then progresses further.
I need your help.
After this, him, his family, and a giant group of supervillains fight the Joker to stop his plans to blow up the city. Awesomeness aside, they're all too late as the bomb goes off. The ground beneath them begins to pull apart, and the only way to save the city is to come together. And also with
The most powerful weapon of all, shredded abs. Let's do this.
being so close yet so far, Batman must come full circle as he acknowledges the importance of his relationship with the Joker.
And if it wasn't for you, I never would have learned how connected I am with all these people. And you.
And through an anticlimactic snap, the city is put back together, and all is well. Except Batman must return to the Phantom Zone himself. He reveals his identity to Robin and finally acknowledges him as his son.
And you. Meet EO. It's Spanish for son.
He hugs him and tells him probably the most important thing Dick Grayson should know.
This is my family. But it's your family too.
As he's being lifted into the sky, he gets blocked out. Yeah, Batman is no longer allowed into the Phantom Zone because he's changed. He's no longer a bad guy. And he's no longer alone. He's been able to fully conquer his fear and places a new picture next to the old family portrait. This is what Batman is all about, and few incarnations of him have dedicated the time and energy to show why he is such a great character. And in this gem from 2017, made out of Lego and full of jokes, we get the best Batman movie. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, consider leaving a like and a comment. And if you really liked it, then maybe consider subscribing. Upcoming is actually a sneak peek of the next video that I'll be developing on the channel, and I hope to see you all there. Have a good day and a good night. My name is Foster, and I'm signing off.
Two hours later. Eventually.